It's Jimmy, Scott, and Diggerman from the Theme Park Podcast.
Are you looking to finally make that move to Orlando? Maybe you already live here and want to be closer to the parks.
Use the official real estate agent of the Theme Park Podcast, LaurenCampbellRealtor.com.
Lauren helped my mom both buy and sell her house.
I bought a house of 10 years with Lauren.
Didn't you marry her?
Shush. I love my real estate agent, and you will too. Call Lauren Campbell at 407-325-4225. That's 407-325-4225.
Coldwell Banker Realty.
And we'll try this again, fellas. How's our bandwidth looking, Jimmy?
We are bandwidthed up. Good to go.
Hear. All right, good to hear. Do you guys want to jump right to a podcast?
Yeah,
Let's jump right to a podcast.
All right.
Unless Scott wants to mention something about Loki merch.
He hasn't bought
go buy
yet.
it.
Go buy it.
Go buy it.
With what
if
money?
you can find it. All right, here we go. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. It is Dickerman along with Jimmy D.
What's up, fellas?
And Scott Harris. Hi, Scott.
What's going on?
Scott froze. Scott froze. If you're wondering,
Hello.
Nope, he's frozen. There you are. Scott, can you say something?
Hello.
He's there.
Dickerman's frozen.
Oh my God, what is going on? Is he still there?
It's not even raining.
I know. All right, there he is.
so I'm the only one that booted, huh?
Yep.
Well, I cursed my Wi-Fi and then I would use Wi-Fi with you hard All right, third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Starting from the top, we're going to start with a radio show.
Starting from
Radio
the top.
show.
Yeah, from the radio show.
All right. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. It is Dickerman along with Jimmy D
What's going on, fellas?
and Scott Harris.
What's going on? Hello.
I can hear myself in my ears. Is that weird?
No, it's fine. You should be able to hear yourself.
No,
That's usually how
I'm hearing the
headphones work.
echo.
Oh, well, I think we've also lost Jimmy. So
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. All right. Well, I can work through the echo. I just wanted to give the heads up in case the stream is bad. You want to check the stream, James?
I will
Just
check
to make
the stream.
sure the audio's okay and it's not got the double audio.
I think we've lost Jimmy.
No,
I'm-
he's there.
I'm here.
Is he?
I'm talking.
He's
I
not
can-
talking.
I am.
Oh, he's
talking.
delayed. You're
don't
delayed
hear him.
now. Maybe that's why I hear the delay.
I don't hear or see him.
Oh, you don't hear or see him?
No.
I can still see him and hear him, but he's on about a 2-second delay now. This is why we do the thing live. Jimmy's like, I'm using every power I've learned for controlling all my patients, and I will work through this patiently.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. I
Check
don't
1,
hear
2,
Jimmy
3,
at all.
4. It's working fine on my side, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Scott, you can't hear him though, right? No. Scott says he can't hear you.
All right. I'm going to disconnect you both and send you another link to jump in.
Relink.
Yeah, but we can't hear each other.
How's everything working?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Scott.
Yes.
Yay. Scott, you're too young to give up.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
All right, let's try this one more time, fellas. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. It is Dickerman along with Jimmy D.
Good day, gentlemen.
And Scott Harris. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you doing? Good to see your happy, shiny face. Not in person this week because we are doing the show via a stream because it was raining at Jimmy's house. So we didn't want to be outside in the rain. Just a little behind the scenes, if anybody wanted to know. Just like if you tried to go to the theme parks this week, there was a heck of a lot of rain, Phyllis.
Yeah, we've kind of had
Summer's officially here.
Yeah, summer is here, but it's been a monsoon this week, I feel like.
Yeah, the herb garden's gotten a lot of rain this week.
Yeah. Did either of you make it out to any parks in the rain or otherwise?
No, not this week. But I will be headed to the Disney store at the Florida Mall this week because I bought something from Shop Disney and I want to return it, and that's the only place locally to return it.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
That's not a. That's I mean, we joke about the Florida Mall, but that is not a theme park.
I know. It's just a zoo, but
it's as bad as a theme park. But yeah,
parking is as hard to find as a theme park.
Yeah.
What's that?
I was going to see if Jimmy wanted to divulge what he purchased at the Disney store that is being returned.
Well, my wife got a pair of the. I don't know if you've seen the tropical collection they came out with this year. It was mostly I saw it mostly at Epcot. I'm sure they had it at all the parks, but it was just like a Hawaiian print, and it's got Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse all over it. Well, she got the shorts, and then she got this for her birthday, and then she wanted the shirt that matched the shorts, and Disney's sizing is a little funny, so we weren't sure if we should go with one or two sizes, small or medium. So I ended up buying both, and with the intention of just returning it to the park. I didn't realize you could only return Shop Disney purchases to the park while the Disney stores are closed because of COVID.
Oh.
So now I'm making a special trip, and I'm kind of excited about it because I haven't been to an actual brick and mortar Disney store that wasn't a park store in years, and I feel like it gets very it's kind of forgotten in Central Florida. I feel like
the one that used to live at the mall in Sanford was cool. The one at the Florida Mall, it's part of the Florida Mall.
Well, the other thing is most of those don't exist anymore.
Yeah, true story. Like Disney Radio, Disney Store, a lot of Disney things no longer exist not because they weren't doing well, but they just kind of consolidated into the park.
Yes. Or went virtual.
Yes. Scott, any parks for you this week?
Not yet. I've been a little bit busy with soccer duties and spin classes, and oh hey, let's go to the theme park. Oh wait, it's monsooning. Kind of steers myself in a different direction.
We tried to go multiple times earlier in the week, and the rain just kept coming. It's usually if we get rain, we get it for a couple hours and it's done. It just rained and rained and rained. Now we did go on Sunday to Universal, and it was supposed to be only a 15% chance of rain. It probably rained 6 times when we were there. I mean, it just short showers, but still 6 different times. It just said, I'm going to rain now.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone to the parks in the rain, but you really have to plan accordingly, what I'm going to wear, poncho, shoes, socks.
Yeah.
And it really alters your whole plan of going to the park.
Yeah. For sure. Now, I have not been to Universal since, goodness, I don't even know when. But let me tell you what, they are, since we did a broadcast sometime in 2020, they are back to full capacity, and that place was packed, man. I mean, it was, goodness gracious, there was a lot of people there. I mean, it was crazy. To get on a ride, you had to pick very carefully. Either I'm going to wait in line for a good long time, or I'm going to, I'm going to jump over here because the line just dropped for a little while. But it was everybody was there this weekend.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I mean, schools are completely out. People are traveling now. This is the busy time. But the weirdest thing, I looked at waits for Velocicoaster. I just periodically check it like we used to for Hagrid. I still had 35 minutes at one point this past week.
See, I didn't see that. Now, I saw it when we were there at one point. It dropped to 45 minutes. We were in the wrong park when that happened. Most of the time, it stayed at about 70 minutes. And we were in line for a while for it, and it started raining. So we got out. So I did not get to ride Velocicoaster yet.
Oh,
Yeah, my wife, Lauren Campbell, Realtor.com, she just came around the corner and reminded me that I actually went to Disney Springs this week, and we had lunch with some of her cousins from Long Island. It was Christmas packed at Disney Springs.
Oh, Disney Springs always seems packed. It's like crazy there at all times. I mean, good for them because they're packing in the crowds, apparently selling things.
Well, we were trying to get a reservation anywhere on property for lunch.
Good luck.
And the only place we could find we found Raglan Road's brunch at like 12:30, which it seems late for brunch, but you know what? I didn't care. I was very happy to have it.
That's peak brunch time.
It is super hard for these places to get people to work right now in restaurants, food service, even at Universal, even the quick service stuff. Like most of those large quick service things, they had one person working, so the lines were really long just because they don't have the staff to fill these things out. Still, they're like dying to hire people everywhere, not just at the theme parks. Anywhere where you're working in food service, they're dying to find people.
But Universal's doing it right too. Because their minimum payment, their minimum wage is $15. That means they'll pay you $15 an hour to throw sawdust on vomit.
I expect everybody to be smiling at the park if you're getting paid $15 an hour, no matter what the job is, and then up from there.
How about this? Universal just got rid of mobile dining.
I know. I saw that. People are mad.
Why would you do that?
Yes. Who knows? That can't, you would think if you have staffing issues, maybe you would keep that.
Yeah, that's a bizarre one. That is an odd one. I don't know.
Yeah, why would Scott's right. If you have a shortage of people, why not just set up like a ghost kitchen almost and just have people just don't even give them the opportunity to come to the counter, just only on the app.
Although I did do a mobile order a few weeks ago for some donuts at Voodoo. It took 90 minutes to get donuts.
Voodoo's always packed
on the mobile order.
Man. Voodoo's always.
But still, but then what's the point of having a line in a virtual line?
True. Yeah, I know. If you ordered a long time, you ordered a long time ago, it wasn't that it said, "Oh, it'll be ready in 90 minutes." You ordered and you still had to wait 90 minutes. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We gotta get some more people out there. I don't know if you got to find teenagers. They're not used to making any money. Get them out there working. More teenagers on the job. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with. Go with the teenager. So Universal was it was well attended this weekend. I will tell you that much. It was a party out there for sure, no doubt. Scott, would you like to get into some theme park news? Do we have some interesting news going on this week?
Yeah. Well, probably not tonight as of recording, but fireworks are now back.
That's right.
July 1st.
Nice.
Turn of fireworks.
Let me ask you guys something. If I wanted to go to Disney on the 4th, is it generally a very busy day?
Yes.
Do I have to retell my story?
Yes.
Please do.
So I went to Epcot once on the 4th of July.
Okay.
And once I got to my car after watching the fireworks,
that's right.
I was able to watch Captain America: The First Avenger on Netflix on my phone before I was able to even move my car out of the parking lot.
Yeah, I remembered that story actually this weekend when we were leaving Universal, because we were leaving right at closing. And we brought my daughter and one of her friends, and I'm like trying to hustle them out. They're like, "Dad, our feet hurt." I'm like, "It doesn't matter. We have to get to the car. We might never get out." Scott saw an entire movie while trying to leave a park once.
Wait. What was her rationale? Like, let's just stay here forever?
I was just hustling, when it's end of the night, Dad's doing the dad hustle. Like, we got to go. We got to get out of here. Yep. We don't talk. Talking slows you down. No looky-loos.
At things.
But walk past the people that are too slow. We got to get past everybody and get the heck out of here, because we don't want to get stuck in that parking garage. That Universal parking garage, if you're up near the top end of the night, forget it. I luckily it was on the bottom. We made it out real quick.
Yeah, so fireworks are back. Epcot and Magic Kingdom are the two parks that are doing fireworks. Happily Ever After at Magic Kingdom and Epcot Forever at Epcot.
Is that the new one? Is that the one with the barges?
No, that is Harmonious, and they will
Oh,
not. They will not be using the barges at all while they're doing the Epcot Forever fireworks show.
All right. So how long do we have to wait for this Harmonious deal? October?
My guess, October 1st, when everything else starts.
Well,
Okay.
if the other show's called October or Epcot Forever, we're never going to get to see the Harmonious.
It's a valid point.
Who came up with this name? That's almost as good as Epic Universe, Universal's Epic Universe.
I've got news about that. I've got news about Epic Universe, actually, because
Say
Track.
Nintendo.
Track has arrived on the scene.
What? Really? Already? Like, I feel like they're still clearing trees right now.
And you said Trek,
man.
not Shrek, right?
I said tracks. And through some digging that I did not do, this is the same track and color that is being used for the Yoshi ride.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So we are on schedule for that sometime in 2024. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, just got to make it to 2024. Just got to live
That's what I
long
tell
enough.
myself. That's what I tell myself all the time. Just don't die.
Yeah, there's buildings that are already like temporary buildings. There's stuff that's being left out to see how they handle like the weather and the sun and all of that, seeing how they hold up like paint samples and whatnot.
This one's rusted.
So, yeah, I mean, there's pumps that are there for getting rid of water, but after that thing got paused, they're like, let's go.
Well, we were sure that thing wasn't going to happen for a while. Like, after everything, we're like, they're giving up. They're just going to bail on this thing.
Well, when they
Yeah.
canceled the order for the roller coaster, I thought for sure it was done.
Yeah. Did they reinstate that order? What happened there? I forgot about the canceling of the roller coaster order.
Yeah, I mean, if stuff's on site, then my guess is some plans might have changed.
Yeah,
Like
I would
maybe
believe
we
that.
don't go hard into the Fantastic Beasts realm of things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Also, I have heard a rumor about the area of Universal over by Fear Factor.
Okay. What's the rumor there? Because I'm dying to hear something.
Virtual reality broomstick ride.
That'd be huge. That'd be big. Anything Harry Potter is going to be big.
Yeah, at what point did they go back to the well too many times, though?
To Harry Potter?
Yeah, can you?
For them, that's like saying don't do any more Mickey Mouse at Disney at this point. It's Harry Potter. They can go to the well as many times as they want. I think going to the well too many times on virtual reality might be a reality. Like, I'm sick of looking at screens, but
what if this is like a true VR experience?
well, that might be cool. That might be a different
Like a
thing. You know, I don't want to box it into something it's not. Like, of course, we've got Avatar, and that's looking at a screen, but that doesn't feel like you're looking at a screen.
No,
No,
not at
because
all.
they do that, the Soarin' thing where you have a huge auditorium and you're basically looking at a giant dome screen. So you have that feeling.
As long as we're not doing that Fast and the Furious sort of situation, I'm good.
And as long as I'm not staring at people's feet like I am on Soren.
Got to get front row, buddy. Then you're not looking at feet.
Just make people.
How do you
shoes
feel
on
when
that
people take
ride.
their shoes off? How do you feel when people take their shoes
That's
off
my
and you got to
problem.
see their
That's what I
naked
mean.
feet?
That's my problem. I don't want to see theme park feet while I'm riding a ride.
I don't disagree with you. I'm not going to argue with you on that point.
When did they add a blue cheese smell to this ride?
Yeah. You're at the park all day. I smell that, it's hot. We're in the summer, man. People are ripe when you're at the park. And we rode that Bluto. Goodness gracious, we got soaked, but it smells over there. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if it's the people or the shoes or the feet, but it had a smell.
There's something about
All of
Florida
that.
tourists when they get wet. They have a certain aroma.
Yeah.
That post-rain
like a-
smell.
It's like a mogwai when you get wet.
I think the water ride should be sponsored by Febreze or Tide. So like there's a scent that comes over you when you get wet.
Did you use the air dryer?
No, I don't use it. It was 1,000 degrees. We wanted to be wet. We wanted to be
It's
as
true,
wet
yeah.
as possible. And that water, literally, it was the first thing we did of the day. And 9 o'clock that night, I was still wet.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Well, because it rained all day.
It did rain too. Yeah, we had to hide out in that Jurassic Park museum thing.
Other news. Have you guys done Philharmagic over at the Magic Kingdom?
Absolutely. I've fallen asleep to that show many a time.
I had
It's a good show, too.
I had the lucky benefit of being there for the opening.
Well, that ride, experience, show, whatever it is
It's a
getting
show.
a new addition to it.
Oh,
Coco is being added to Philharmagic.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
like a scene from Coco.
Probably a
Yes.
song.
Yep.
It's a great songs in that one. You got to give Disney credit for the last number of movies. I have not seen the new Reign and the Last Dragon, but they've had some great music going to Moana and Coco.
Oh, yeah.
They've been on point, man.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people are surprised that it's not Moana.
Yeah, because that song was so big, right?
How they have not
Yeah, and-
how have they not made a Moana water park yet? Just a straight up water
Well-
park of Moana.
I have said this. I have said somebody needs to make a water theme park, and I don't mean a water park. I mean a theme park devoted to Bluto's rides or Dudley Do-Right's rides or the Kilimanjaro Falls rides.
So you're not
A whole
swimming,
park of-
so people don't have the opportunity to pee in the water in the park, but you still can get wet.
Yes.
Okay, I like
Even
it.
if you want to have like what the Curious George area is too.
Yeah, so like all water, but you're not swimming in the water.
Correct.
Therefore, getting all sorts of warnings and stuff. I like the idea. I'm not
Yes.
against that because some people don't like to go to the water parks because they know what goes on in the water.
And
things.
just so you know, this is the first edition ever to Philharmagic.
Huh? That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yep,
show.
since- Yeah.
It opened in 2003.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2003. It's a good show, especially if you got kids. They like it. Donald Duck ends up getting shot at the end through the ceiling and his butt's hanging out the wall. It's good stuff.
They do
Glad you
kind of do
finished
that
that
trick.
sentence.
Yeah,
They do kind of do that trick a lot with their 3D shows, don't they?
yeah.
Muppets.
It's good 3D in that show too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cast members can now use your cell phone to take a picture.
Oh, they can hold your cell phone again.
Yep.
I feel bad for them for having to do that, though. I don't.
Well, no, okay. So I got a picture with Mary Poppins. This is like 2 or 3 years ago. She didn't have a photographer with her. She had a handler.
And they use your phone, and everybody froze.
Have clean hands.
Yeah, and just not do disgusting things with your phone. Who knows what people got dirty hands, and I've seen more people than I care to remember walk out of a bathroom and not even look at the sink. I'm not even gonna give it a glance and give it a consideration.
Oh, you can't do that
But now
anymore.
let me handle my phone.
That's disgusting.
That it is. Jimmy, do we have you back yet?
No, I never left. You guys left, and then I brought you back.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh well,
as long as you see us, that's fine.
this is gonna be fun for me to edit. The
I saw
Polynesian
some perfect
Resort
places.
is reopening on July 19th.
Really? So we're coming back.
Coming back, but we don't know when the monorail will return to service.
Monorail.
You got to figure it's going to be close, though, right? I don't know where they're at in the construction. Like, people right now can stay at the Polynesian on a limited basis, right?
Yes.
I've seen people staying there, and I've been through it. I mean, it looks, it's not what it normally is, but the lobby is open.
Yeah, and Ohana opens in 8 days. 8 days is when we're recording this.
I think I already have a reservation for like August 9th.
For Ohana?
Yes, sir.
Nicely done. That means the noodles are back.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's going to be great. No buffet,
Yeah.
though, still. Well, that was always family style, right?
It was always family style.
Yeah.
And the other thing that we don't have there is Trader Sam's. So you can't be
That-
mocked for your drink selection.
That's still not open. Is that just too small, do you think?
too small, probably.
I could see that. I could see just, packing people in. Although you get in lines now that tell you, get in. Don't even see any space on the ground. Get up on in there.
Although, I mean, Oga's Cantina is not that big, and they're packing that place up.
That's true. Oga's Cantina is packed. And so you got to make it's a personal choice. Do you want to go in and be packed in with people even if you're vaccinated, or do you want to avoid that? And you can choose not to go in a situation like that.
Or maybe it's just because it's a construction site and they don't want to have too many people gathering there that don't need to be there.
Have they given a date when they think they're going to be done with Polynesian and Contemporary?
No.
Okay. So we will patiently wait for the return of those two places to full capacity.
Not to get too ahead of ourselves, but Universal's already announced all of their holiday plans.
Oh, we're already to Christmas?
Already to Christmas.
Wow. So we shot right past Halloween Horror Nights, which we know is coming, and we're already to Christmas plans.
Yep. Beginning November 13th, all the holiday stuff begins.
So that's going to run from November through the early part of January, I assume.
Through January 2nd.
Have they given any specifics?
There will be the holiday show for Harry Potter.
Okay.
They'll be doing a...
That's the light show on the castle, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They've already started casting for the Grinch. So Grinchmas is back.
Okay. It's a good show. That's a good show. If you never watched Grinchmas, it's a good show.
Last year they did a scavenger hunt through the parks. So they'll probably do that again.
Okay.
And they did a holiday tribute store.
They love those tribute stores now. And I imagine people are jam-packed in that place.
Did you go to the Jurassic Park one?
I did not. We saw the big one that took up like 3 stores near the front of City Walk, and that thing was packed full of people. So they're probably doing okay as far as sales go.
There's the big store on the right, and then there's the Legacy store on the left, like if you're walking through City Walk.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't make it through the Legacy store, but I had a couple kids in tow.
Yeah.
So.
With tired feet. Yeah.
Yeah. They were just. It was the end of the night. We had to go. It was just time to go at the end of the night.
Yeah. That'll happen. And I think that's it on the news.
That's good because we're almost out of time. So that's perfect timing to wrap up the news. But Universal, I will say this. I was out there. It is busy right now, so plan accordingly when you're going to go out. If you can go on a weekday instead of a weekend, that's probably your best bet. Disney's still somewhere right around 50% capacity, so you might have a bit better luck out there, although you're still going to hit those days where you go out and your main attractions have some crazy long lines. I still say this, boys. Magic Kingdom seems to be the best bet right now. That seems to be like, I don't know, for whatever reason, the shortest lines of any of the parks in the area. And I don't know why, but that's been the case almost on a regular basis.
Better than Epcot?
Yeah, because Epcot's got very few rides. So like there's always at least 75 minutes for test track. Almost guaranteed to be 75. Now, Soarin' goes up and down. Frozen stays pretty high for the most part. You go to Magic Kingdom, you probably got at least 7 rides that are under 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And everywhere else, you've got this or that, but you don't have a huge selection. So Magic Kingdom does have the most rides of any of the parks, I think.
Yeah, it's just a hard thing to get to.
And leave.
Yes. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I think Jimmy was talking and he didn't work. All right. Should we wrap this up?
So,
I think we should wrap this up.
Has anybody seen the times on Jungle Cruise? Have you been paying attention at all? I'm just curious because with all the renovations, I imagine it's got to be like a long line all the time.
Jungle Cruise doesn't seem like it's always long, but it's in the upper tier, probably top 5 or 6 among the lines. Usually, you got a long line, of course, on the Mine Train, Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, sometimes Splash Mountain during the hot days, and then after that, sometimes it will follow Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, I got to get there and check out the new scenes.
All right. Scott Harris, if you want to check us out on social media, what are the channels to follow?
On Twitter at The Theme Park Show, or Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at The Theme Park Podcast, or watch at thethemeparkyoutube.com.
There you go. And, of course, the show comes to you live traditionally from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. We hope to return there next week, weather permitting. For Jimmy D and Scott Harris, I'm Dickerman. Until next time, we'll see you out at the parks. What a show.
Well, this is what the people pay for. They want to see all the behind the scenes nonsense.
Scott's just going, oh my God, I don't even know how many places I have to edit this. I actually have to re-listen to probably portions of this show now.
Now, there's just the one part with the right around Bluto's barge. You guys are going to dip out for a second, and then when you come back, there's a perfect spot for you to cut in.
Okay. And I think near there at the end there, too, when I said you cut out, actually, we can jump right from talking about Magic Kingdom to you bringing up Jungle Cruise, and we should be on the money. I think those two spots should do it. Yeah, it's weird, Jimmy. When it dropped out and you came back, Scott and I both have the echo in our ears.
Yeah, and I don't know that it might be one of those things where I'd have to reboot the whole system, and since we're already streaming, I just didn't want to Here, let me try something.
What happened to StreamYard? Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Does it sound
Do we
any
still
better
have a premium
now?
account for that?
Yes.
Maybe we should try that sometime.
Try what?
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Well, if we do StreamYard, we're not going to... Well... I'm just trying to think about how... check. I'm just trying to think about how we would integrate StreamYard into Wirecast so that we could put it through Facebook Live.
We don't need it. We can do it straight through StreamYard, right?
Into Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Scott? That's how I used to do it.
Never used StreamYard. As I email Rick regularly, I've never used it before.
Oh. Yeah, when I used to do it, I would stream it straight to Facebook Live, and you could do little pretty things like we got right here. We just somebody needs to log in.
Yeah, it's not even a login. You just need like an email address.
That's true. That's right. Yeah, and you can pop it to wherever.
Yep.
Yeah, and since we only have 3 people, I think we can do it all under free too.
Well, we have an account.
The account gives you pretty settings like we have here.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Scott can look into that, I'm sure, since he's the one that works there still.
Yeah, we can go to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
What?
And Twitter.
Cool.
There you go. I had a thought for our Universal broadcast. Instead of bringing a ton of equipment, James, what if we just brought a single camera?
Well,
because in that studio, we could all sit on the same side. We don't need controls of the board from when we do the podcast.
Dickerman, we're still stream. Do you want to cancel the stream and have a private conversation?
I don't know. I thought, hey, you talked about the behind the scenes. I'm just giving you behind the scenes. We're going real behind the scenes. There's nothing. It's just technical talk.
Let's cancel the stream.
All right. No bonus show this week. Our apologies, but this has been a hot mess if there ever was one.